everyone. Today we've got Dhwani Narania, a clinical nutritionist who's been successfully changing lives over the years, and she runs an organization called Triad Fit that believes in fueling the mind, body, and soul with the right kind of nutrition. So, welcome, Dhwani.
Thank you so much, Kriti. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so
And
much.
I'm more than waiting to what's there in store for us.
Definitely. In fact, just the other day we were having a discussion about zero carb diet versus keto diet versus intermittent fasting. So, as a clinical nutritionist, which one of these diet fads would you actually pick?
Okay, so Kriti, to start with, and for all your viewers,
Yes.
it's very important to know what is food. What is food? Food is basically information or instructions that
Right.
you're putting in your body so that your body can perform well. That's it.
That is
It's
true.
just like how you put a prompt in ChatGPT and ChatGPT performs as per your prompt.
Very
So
true.
what I mean by that is
Hmm.
I do not particularly prefer any one type of diet. You talk about keto, you talk about GM, you talk about intermittent, you talk about calorie deficit. None works
Yes.
on a very long term point.
So, what works then?
It is just your basic balanced approach that works on a long term.
Would you suggest calorie counting to anybody who's looking to, let's say, either maintain themselves or lose weight?
Now it depends. Okay, calorie deficit. Now, what is calorie deficit?
Right.
A lot. I have been seeing people going on intense calorie deficit diet.
Yes.
It does help you in losing weight initially,
And
but
then?
then again the question
And then?
is
Yes.
the question is what happens post that.
Yes.
Are you okay with the hair loss? Are you okay with the sluggish metabolism? Are you okay with bloating? Are you okay with water retention? And if you're perfectly fine with a dull face, go ahead with it. See, the point is
Yes.
calorie deficit means eating less calories and burning more.
That is
If
true.
you're having more, like approximately 20 to 25% lesser calories than what your body actually needs at the moment, perfectly works well.
That is true.
Also, in a way, balancing it with the right protein, fats, carbs, fiber, everything.
Vitamins and minerals. I
Minerals.
think that's a word that most of us have forgotten. We focus so much on getting our protein right, getting our amount of fat right, getting our carbohydrates right. We forget that there is something known as vitamins and minerals that actually make up your entire immune system
Absolutely.
and are the key things for any kind of hormonal chemical equation that is happening within your body.
Absolutely.
And nobody thinks about it.
That is the reason that most people today in India
Yeah.
are micronutrient deficient and they're not aware about it. And let me tell you,
Yes.
it's dangerous.
Of course it is. Every single day, I've got people who come in and they have at least, I'm talking about at least, more than two deficiencies that I detect in their blood.
100% agreed.
At least.
100%.
And this is a daily thing. When I see someone's reports that comes perfectly normal, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because it's that rare.
No, for me, it's very easy to guess. Were you on supplements? That's my first question to them. Okay, this seems all right. It's very unusual. Have you been on a supplement?
Yeah.
And the answer is mostly yes.
But would you recommend somebody to be on a multivitamin single tablet supplement? Or would you suggest them they take, supplements which is specific to, let's say, whatever deficiencies they have? So, agar iron ka dena hai, to would you give them iron separately or would you give them one single tablet?
See, now multivitamins are important.
That's
very important.
Hmm.
But now we also have to be condition specific. If somebody is coming up to you
Yeah.
with some deficiency that's there in their reports and their symptoms, it's reflecting on their health, then probably go ahead with
Yes.
fulfilling that deficiency first. And
Yeah.
also complementing it with the multivitamin. There is no harm in having one multivitamin each day, irrespective of your gender.
I feel like multivitamin is a stage that you get to once you're out of that nutritional
Absolutely.
deficiency.
It's more of a sustainable
Yes.
thing, but you need
Yes.
to take care of your deficiencies first.
And that
Also-
doesn't happen with just a single multivitamin tablet. Because, guys, if you actually look at the amount of ingredients in those tablets, you'll realize that it is such a little amount that has been put to make that one single tablet.
Absolutely. That is exactly what I was about to say. The dosage value matters.
It does.
आप जो सप्लीमेंट ले रहे हो आपको कितनी वैल्यू में लेना है और आप कितनी वैल्यू में थिंकिंग दैट यू एक्चुअली
Yes.
हैविंग सो मेनी vitamins and minerals in a combination. Think of it that are you having enough भी है
And more important, just because it has everything doesn't mean everything is getting absorbed.
Absolutely.
Because everything does not absorb with everything. So there are certain things that absorb better together. There are certain things that don't absorb better together. And it also depends on आपने किस meal के बाद लिया है. So जो fat soluble
Timings.
है, वो fats के साथ ज़्यादा better absorb होंगे. जो fat soluble नहीं है post a meal, it doesn't absorb that
Absolutely.
well. So all
Live
of these,
example
yeah.
is your vitamin D.
That is
People
true.
have this. So vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin.
Yes.
So it's important to have your vitamin D supplement with a fat based food
Yes.
meal. I mean, it's very important.
Extremely, yeah.
So the timing, dosage, value, and the combination. And absolutely, you're right. There are things. There is one nutrient that helps the other nutrient gets absorbed in your
Absorbed.
body.
Yes,
So have-
complementary.
Absolutely. Example:
Complementary.
iron and your vitamin C. They go hand in hand.
Okay, so on this note, we all know iron and calcium does not absorb well.
Yeah.
So on that note, is palak paneer a good combination?
Palak paneer is a good combination, yes, in terms of your palatability and also the fact
Absorption?
it does absorb, but can you say that it absorbs really well? I don't really agree. You can't really think I'm having a protein based meal because I'm having
Yes.
palak paneer together. No, it's not like that. Okay.
Definitely not.
Or I'm iron deficient and I'm having palak paneer. It does not work that way.
It
You
doesn't.
have to feel, you have to see the absorbance rate as well.
Yeah.
Might as well take some green smoothie, and that too not every day. Please be condition specific. I really have to tell people everything does not fit
Yes.
everybody. There is no one size fits all approach, is my favorite line that I tell everybody. If something is working for you, that might not necessarily work for some other person.
I call this the best friend syndrome.
Okay?
The best friend syndrome is this common misconception that just because my best friend did this and it worked for her, it will work for me too.
Absolutely.
So then it goes from one best friend to the next best friend, and then suddenly it's like, oh, but it doesn't work for me. Guys, everyone's body is different, everyone's conditions are different, everyone's hormonal dysfunctions are different, your nutritional deficiency levels are different. So, how can one single solution work for everybody? Like, we all love saying, I'm unique, but when it comes to treatment, we don't want unique treatments. We want to
Absolutely.
pick what our best friend is doing and then just try and emulate that.
Absolutely. You know, this
Yeah.
happens, Kriti, that a lot of people, what they do is
Hmm.
probably follow some kind of a diet that the relative, their friend has been advised. Now they're not understanding one
Yes.
very common thing, that
Yes.
just like your fingerprints, your body genome is different, your body is different, your lifestyle is different, activity level is different,
Yes.
gender is different.
Yes.
Everything adds up together to make a personalized approach for you.
And age.
Absolutely.
Age matters. What you
Absolutely.
can digest when you're in your 20s versus what you can digest in your 30s and 40s and 50s changes.
Absolutely.
Right? And based on what you said, just the food, all of the food that you eat is like a chat GPT prompt.
Absolutely.
I like to say you are what you eat and what you do. Every single thing that happens in your body is happening because of what you're consuming and what you're doing. So if you're not consuming good things, if you're not surrounding yourself with things that are positive, your body is going to go in dysfunction. So don't be surprised when you are diagnosed with things that are the reason for what is happening to you.
Absolutely. And just to add up,
Yeah.
Kriti, here, yes, you are what you eat, but I strongly believe you're also what you absorb. It's
That is true.
not necessary that if you're having something, it's
That is
also
true.
getting absorbed in your body. No.
Yes.
You're not just what you eat, you're also
Also.
what you absorb. And that is primarily why gut health and the importance of right gut health is coming to picture nowadays.
That is true. All right, guys, let's talk about gut. So, coming to the gut, you have to know that skin is the largest organ, but after skin, the largest organ in your body is your gut. And gut is related to everything that happens. So, there is a word that has been going around, gut health, leaky gut. So, can you shed some light about what exactly does it mean to have leaky gut and what can cause it?
See, now very important is to understand what is gut. Whatever you eat, the food that you're eating is actually going in your gut.
Yes.
As simple as that.
Yes.
Now, one very important factor is that there are bacteria that live in your gut. There are both good as well as bad bacteria that live in your gut. And the only thing when we talk about gut health is to have the right balance
Yes.
of good bacteria and bad bacteria in your gut. That's about it. Now, for
It's
that,
like a Bollywood movie
yeah,
with heroes and villains.
yeah,
More heroes, less
Less
villains,
villains.
and that's how we want to keep it.
yes.
What increases the villains?
Now, the only point is when those villains increase, what does that mean? When your bad bacteria in the gut increases,
Yes.
there is something known as gut dysbiosis that comes into the
Yes.
picture. When gut dysbiosis happens, that is primarily when your favorite word, inflammation nowadays, they come into the picture.
So, if I were to ask you, what is the one key ingredient that can cause inflammation, what would you say?
For me, honestly, there are three. So there's going to be your refined sugar. I'm again saying refined sugar, refined oils.
Yes.
And I won't necessarily blame gluten, honestly.
No,
But
gluten is not that bad. But
yeah, it's not that bad, but for some it is. For
yes.
people who are actually gluten sensitive, for them, yes, it does play a role in triggering inflammation in the body.
It does. It does. It does.
So if you have the right balance of good bacteria, bad bacteria, there is no gut dysbiosis happening, you're good. Your gut lining is good. But again, अब आपकी gut में भी एक lining होती है. When your gut is inflamed, that lining becomes porous. When that lining becomes porous, that is primarily when exchange of toxins from your gut to your blood, everything starts coming into picture.
Quite essentially, जो चीज जहां पर होनी चाहिए अगर वो वहां नहीं रह के कहीं और जाएगी तो उसकी वजह से इरिटेशन होगी. Imagine, like, you're having a house party and you've decided all the guests are going to be in this place. But then that house gets decides, oh no, let me go and explore the other rooms as well. Will you or will you not be irritable?
Of course you will be. And your body also acts just like that. The perfect example.
Yes.
That is why it's very important. And you're right, actually,
Yes.
Dr. Giri, that your gut is actually the place that moderates almost everything in your body.
Yeah.
70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So if your
Definitely.
gut is
Yes.
not properly balanced, so when we say gut health, if you do not have a proper gut health, your immune system goes for a toss. You will see people who have leaky gut, people who have imbalanced gut microbiome, they are the ones who are always going to fall sick soon.
So in fact, the easiest way to identify whether or not you're somebody who's suffering from leaky gut, they're very simple indicators. Number one, are you somebody who keeps falling sick easily? It is not normal to catch cold and cough every time the season changes, or the minute somebody in the office or your workplace has it, or even if somebody at the house has it, it doesn't mean that you have to be the next person to catch it. If you do, it means you have gut issues. Number two, if you have easy bloating, आपने थोड़ा सा शुगर खाया, नेक्स्ट डे आपका वजन जो है 2 से 3 किलो बढ़ गया, that again is a sign of leaky gut and inflammation. So there are simple indicators like that. When you wake up in the morning, your face is bloated. Whenever you wake up in the morning, you probably see like a gucha of hair in your hand. These are all signs of the fact that there is high cortisol in your body. High cortisol will lead to inflammation, and inflammation will start causing all of the other issues that you see, including skin issues, hair issues, autoimmune issues. Then people start having water retention, and
Everything.
धीरे 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 करके it goes to things like, I mean, diabetes तो हर किसी को पता है.
So now you know what? Like you very rightly said,
Yeah.
cortisol and your gut health,
Yes.
and your immune system,
Yes.
and your happiness quotient. Everything is cyclic. Everything is correlated to each other. Now, when you talk about is inflammation causing cortisol spike, which means upliftment in your stress levels, or is actually cortisol causing inflammation, you can't pick one. The point is,
it's that equation that goes both ways.
If one goes up, the other one is bound to go up. Have you ever seen that brings me a beautiful example that I tell almost all my clients? whenever you're very stressed,
Hmm.
whenever you're anxious,
Hmm.
what is the first symptom
Hmm.
that you feel? Or probably just think of the first feeling that you get. The first feeling, mostly for all your viewers, are also going to be that they're going to start feeling funny in the tummy.
Yeah,
Reason
yeah.
why? It's
Yeah, yeah.
basically your gut acting. It's your gut telling you कि बहुत ज़्यादा cortisol बढ़ रहा
That's
है.
why it's called the gut feeling.
Yeah, that's why it's called the gut feeling.
Because it's actually related to the mind. But before we get into bad cortisol, let's talk about good cortisol. See,
Yeah.
the body has not made things for only bad things. Cortisol normally has a function as well.
Yes.
Normal levels of cortisol actually help to push you, to drive you, to give you that energy that you require during stress periods, to reduce your body's hyperactivity to seemingly normal stimuli. तो जब वो normal level में होता है, it's actually a good thing. Now everything का excess is bad. अब वो खाने में भी हो सकता है, वो लाइफस्टाइल में भी हो सकता है, एंड वो आपके हॉर्मोन्स में भी होता है.
Absolutely.
Everything has to stay at an optimum level, and that is when cortisol starts causing a lot of issues.
See, now there are timings,
Yeah.
we all know about
Yeah.
circadian rhythm, right?
Yes.
So there are times early in the morning, if your cortisol
Yes.
level is high, when I mean high, I mean up to the optimum level, it's
Yes.
actually good.
Yes.
You're going to have like a good energy level through your day. It's going to
Yes.
give you a nice spike, nice dopamine level, which is fine. Cortisol is
wake
not the
up-
villain.
You wake up refreshed.
Yes.
You actually wake up quite refreshed.
You feel you've had like a good night's sleep and you're
Yes.
energized and
Yes.
you don't feel tired and fatigued in the morning. And
Yes.
I really want to come back to this point that
Hmm.
everything is actually gut modulated.
Hmm.
And how you can test if your gut is okay or not actually has a few symptoms. There are
Hmm.
some ways how you can do it. If you're
Hmm.
having intense hair loss, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're having fat deposition
Hmm.
unevenly in your body. I'm repeating, unevenly in
Yes.
your body, around your waistline, around your hip area. Think about it. Start assessing your body.
It's not just beer belly, okay?
Yeah, it's not always beer belly, and you need to be strategic. And for that, you need to absolutely consult a health professional. They can help you.
That is true.
Again, if you slept probably for 7 to 8 hours, still you're not energetic. You feel, I just don't have the right kind of energy to move through the day. That is another symptom.
This is again a problem of urbanization as well.
Yeah.
Because most of us end up consuming our dinners either too late, or if we've been, partying, we consume our, liquid diet के बाद solid diet का जो बेचारे का time आता है वो midnight के पास ज़्यादा आता है, तब तक
Absolutely.
नया दिन चढ़ जाता है. And then आपका जो natural cortisol spike है वो तो bye bye बोल दो उसे. Melatonin जो है जिसकी वजह से आपका जो sleep wake cycle और the circadian rhythm है उसको भी आप बाय बाय बोल दो. देन उसके बाद आप बोलो पर मैंने तो 7 से 8 घंटे सो लिया. And then you wake up, you're like, no, now my body should function properly. It will probably be able to push itself the
Yeah.
first time, the second time, the third time. It's going to stop after a while.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
microaging starts after 25, which means every single stem cell of yours will also start showing signs and symptoms of aging. इसीलिए जब you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and the inflammation goes on, after a point of time your body will say कि अब मुझसे नहीं हो रहा है.
Your body
Yes.
actually becomes cortisol resistant. Cortisol is just your body's defense mechanism to protect you from stress. First and
Yes.
foremost, we
Yes.
call it as a stress hormone. It is true. But what it necessarily means is that it's protecting your body from the overt effects of stress.
True.
But in times where your body is very high in oxidative stress, cortisol ने
Yes.
बचा लिया है, but
हाँ.
उसकी भी कोई limit है. Your body and your cells are
Hmm.
going to get cortisol resistant. And that is when the problem comes into picture.
See, too much of everything is bad. बहुत ज़्यादा बॉडी में इंसुलिन होगा, इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस होगा, देन उसके बाद पीसीओडी होगा, फिर उसके बाद प्री डायबिटिक हो गए, फिर डायबिटिक हो गए. उसी तरीके से अगर कॉर्टिसोल बॉडी में बहुत ज़्यादा होगा, सो उसकी वजह से भी देयर विल बी मल्टीपल इश्यूज, जिसमें से इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस इज आल्सो वन ऑफ देम.
Absolutely.
So everything is interconnected. It can't be अच्छा नहीं it's okay मेरा cortisol high है but मेरा insulin high नहीं होगा. Nothing works in this all or none law वाला principle.
Yeah.
Everything is
Everything is
interconnected.
related, everything is interconnected, just like your nervous system.
Hmm.
Everything is intertwined, right?
Yeah.
So your hormones,
Hmm.
your gut, everything is related. You know it better than me that everything in your body, from your hair color to your toenail, is hormonal.
Yes.
And most of your hormones are made in your gut.
Very true.
70% of your immune system lives in your gut.
On that note, let me tell you something very interesting. For people who actually consume a lot of grains on a daily basis, are people who end up having nail infection more regularly.
Yeah.
Because grains will also break down to sugars, and that changes the homeostasis of even how the nail is growing. So all of you who keep having recurrent nail issues, I would suggest that you should definitely go to a clinical nutritionist and probably get certain changes in your diet made, because they are important.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And with respect to that, I think when we talk about
Okay, let's talk about one other very, very common issue, acne, primarily hormonal acne. So, when somebody walks into my clinic, the easiest way to make out that they have hormonal acne is the way it presents itself. Usually, hormonal acne will be on the lower part of the face.
yeah,
It's generally extremely severe. There'll be history कि हाँ menses के साथ ऊपर नीचे होता रहता है. And more often than not, it is also related to what they eat, what they not are not eating, and that is when they start having more pimples.
absolutely.
They will always, when I ask them, about their dietary habits, that is when they realize, oh हाँ ये भी होता है. मैं जब ज़्यादा refined sugars खाती हूँ या fried food खाती हूँ या I eat late at night, the next day morning I wake up with an uninvited guest on my face.
Absolutely.
And as that hormonal acne increases, apart from the face, it'll happen on your back, it'll happen on your shoulders,
On your neck.
everywhere. मतलब hormonal acne जरूरी नहीं है सिर्फ face पे होता है. Hormonal acne कहीं पर भी हो सकता है.
Absolutely.
But the bigger question is when people say कि, oh, can I fix my entire hormonal acne with just nutrition? So nutrition does play an incredibly important amount of role. So let's just talk about the role of nutrition in hormonal acne.
See, Kriti, first and foremost, how your skin is responding
Yes.
is all dependent on what you're putting in your body. Okay, so if you have something like in hormonal acne,
Yeah.
it's actually your hormones giving you an SOS call.
Yes.
It's actually your skin telling you good garbad ho
Yes.
gayi hai. First and foremost, right?
Yeah.
Now, does nutrition play a role? Impeccable role. What you eat clearly shows on your face and everywhere, like you just said, your back, your neck, and things like that. Now, there are some factors actually that trigger hormonal acne. First things first, if you must have seen people with PCOD, people with issues like endo, people with issues like fibroids, they are the ones who are going to have maximum cases of hormonal acne. Why
true.
is again a question.
That is true.
Because most of this is actually related to something known as a blood sugar spike.
And on that note, I'll just stop you for 1 second and we'll continue. It is not just limited to women. Insulin resistance in men also causes hormonal acne in men. So it is a uniform, matlab it is both genders are included when we're talking about hormonal acne.
Yeah,
Please
absolutely.
continue.
Because
Yes.
this is one thing.
Hmm.
So when we talk about blood sugar imbalance or when we
Yes.
talk about insulin resistance, this is
Yes.
something which is common in both the genders.
Hmm.
And that is why primarily, both types of genders come to you and tell you again hormonal acne. For women, it can be here. For men, you will see it here.
Yes.
This is something which is true and it all depends on what you're eating. Now, there are some
Yes.
triggers,
Hmm.
For me, I always ask them, what sugar are you having? Now, when I talk about sugar, I'm not talking about just your white refined sugar.
And just because you're having brown sugar does not mean it's better.
Absolutely. When you
It's
talk
not.
about dates, you talk about jaggery, you talk about brown sugar, you talk about white sugar, peribad. All of this is correlated to weight loss, but everything has the same amount of calories if I exclude dates. Most of these things have the same amount of calories first. Now, sugar के साथ problem सिर्फ एक है कि आप उसे किस तरीके से ले रहे हो. First and foremost.
Yes.
कितनी ले रहे हो is the second problem. Now, when people come up to us and they tell us that we have something like an hormonal acne, the first thing is to balance their blood sugar levels.
Yes, that is true.
How well is your insulin working?
That is true.
What is insulin resistance for people here?
Hmm.
Again, probably for your viewers to have, whenever you eat something,
Hmm.
it goes in your body. The
Hmm.
pancreas releases a hormone which is known as insulin.
Yes.
Insulin goes up your bloodstream. There are your cells.
Hmm.
Cells पे के receptors पे attach हो जाता है. Cells के flap खुल जाते हैं. Sugar
Hmm.
goes in
Hmm.
your cells, and that's why your
Yes.
cells feel full. Your body feels energized.
Yes.
But
Hmm.
there are cases wherein either you're having more sugar than what your body
Hmm.
actually needs.
Hmm.
Then there is excess sugar floating in your blood.
That is
और
true.
जितना इंसुलिन आपको चाहिए
Hmm.
उतना इंसुलिन आपकी बॉडी सिक्रीट ही नहीं कर रही कि
Hmm.
आपकी बॉडी के जो सेल्स हैं वो शुगर अब्सॉर्ब कर सकें.
So if I were to just put it in slightly simpler words, if you allow me, imagine this. आपके ब्लड में शुगर है. इस शुगर को जो भी काम कराना है, शुरुआत के अंदर उसके लिए इतना सा इंसुलिन लगा और इतना सारा शुगर का काम हो गया. ठीक है. What is insulin resistance? अब इतने सारे शुगर को पहले जब इतना इंसुलिन लगता था, उसको इतना सारा इंसुलिन लगता है to do the same amount of work.
Absolutely.
This is insulin resistance. So what is happening is आपके खून में अब इंसुलिन
ज्यादा है. And also the
Yes.
fact कभी कभी डॉक्टर थी what happens is आपकी जो सेल्स के रिसेप्टर है उस पे इंसुलिन चिपक ही नहीं पाता है. उसको हम प्राइमरीली कहते हैं इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस का पार्ट होना.
Yes.
So when all of this is happening inside of your body, that is when your skin also starts to show.
It starts acting like that expired post-it जो
Yeah.
आप कितनी बार भी चिपकाने की कोशिश करो चिपकता नहीं है.
Exactly.
ठीक है.
So that is when it happens. And second very important thing is oils. Now when we talk
Yes.
about inflammation,
Hmm.
inflammation shows on your face. You know, these hormonal acne, the texture of it,
Hmm.
it's usually very fluid filled. It's a little painful. It's going to be on weird places. हर रोज एक नया कहीं से उठ के आ गया. So this is a problem which comes with respect to inflammation also.
There will be an increased amount of inflammation on your face.
Yeah.
Nodulocystic acne उन्हीं लोगों को ज्यादा होता है जिनको insulin resistance and hormonal dysfunction ज्यादा होता है. Right? A lot of the times when we say PCOD, people think hormonal acne only affects women. It doesn't. It affects
men also.
It affects anybody who's got an underlying condition of insulin resistance. It affects any age. ठीक है. Just because you didn't have pimples in your 20s does not mean you won't get pimples in your 30s or 40s or 50s.
Absolutely.
And as your body gets older, it becomes less able to tolerate hormonal dysfunction. ठीक है. Because
Absolutely.
tolerance level कम हो जाता है.
Because you're aging, your organs also age. And
Yes.
that's a fact.
That's
You can delay that aging. You
Hmm.
can work on things that help you with anti-aging. But okay, so anti-aging is not some magic. It's just you working on yourself, on your body, and delaying the process of early aging. That's it.
So if I was to ask you, let's say somebody who, in case of women, is experiencing certain symptoms of PCOD or has been diagnosed with PCOD, what would be a few tips that you would want to give them in terms of make sure you include this in your diet, no matter how severe or less severe the condition is? What kind of, let's say, 2 or 3 tips would you want to give them?
So, very important question, and I think this is something that I love to highlight on. First things first, now that we just spoke about insulin resistance, it's very important as to how you start your day.
Yeah.
Now, this has become a thing that, your breakfast should be protein rich, yes. But I personally feel your breakfast should be a very wholesome meal with the right proteins, right fats, right fiber, as well as good carbohydrates.
That is true.
Whenever you start your day with something of this fashion, again, your blood sugar stays balanced, insulin resistance pe aap kaam kar rahe ho, and actually you're working on your hormones over and over, right? So the first thing is going to be have a balanced protein rich breakfast. That is absolutely going to be the first tip.
Very true.
The second thing is have anti-inflammatory foods. Now, when I talk about anti-inflammatory foods, there are many herbal teas that you have that actually are anti-inflammatory, work on you.
Yes.
You can have a green tea for your skin health. You can include 2 cups of spearmint tea easily.
But would you have green tea on empty stomach?
Absolutely not.
That is a recipe for gastritis.
Absolutely. So people who are actually doing this, I have seen a
Yes.
number of people. So I asked the person that what is the first thing you eat or drink when you wake up in the morning? And the first thing is that we eat very healthy. We drink very healthy.
Yes.
2 cups of lukewarm water with honey. And the second thing we have is a green tea. So now you know green tea is healthy. But कब लेना है, कैसे लेना है, किस combination में लेना है, that matters. If you want to yield the maximum benefits out of it.
Yes.
Now that is one very important thing, to include anti-inflammatory diets. Now anti-inflammatory foods include your nuts,
Yes.
your omegas, your green teas, and a little bit of spearmint tea. All nicer things. Turmeric, yes, has a compound known as curcumin, so it's good for you. But again, please understand the fact every good thing might not be good for you. So please consult your health professional before you start incorporating a new thing in your diet.
Yes. that
So
is true.
include fruits, include whole grains, include
Yeah.
good carbs. These are all
Yes.
nicer things, and reduce on refined and processed foods. When I talk about that, it means your colas and your namkeens and that. Okay.
I love saying कि जितना ज़्यादा longer the expiration date of the product, the worse it is for you.
Yeah.
Shorter would be your expiration
Absolutely.
date.
So this is one important
Yes.
factor, that reduce on your refined sugar and
Hmm.
refined carbohydrates.
Hmm.
Please don't go for croissants and donuts thinking it's healthy as the first thing in your morning.
See, I love
Please don't do that.
croissants. I
Yeah,
love
but not like the
croissants.
first thing in the morning without any
That's not
protein
how-
rich source.
I wait to go to France to start my day on croissant, which happens like only once in a while.
Exactly. So
I
once in a
allow
while.
myself. फिर उसके बाद आके एंटी इन्फ्लेमेटरी डाइट पूरी स्टार्ट हो जाती है क्योंकि इतना
Absolutely.
कौसा हो जाता है वो.
Which brings to point कि anti-inflammatory diet में anti-inflammatory foods include करना is important.
Yes.
But also to eliminate foods that actually increase inflammation in your body, that's also important. So eliminating
True.
refined oils, it's
True.
very important. Healthy fats, fats is very important because your
Yeah.
hormones are made out of fats. You know,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But healthy fats incorporate करना बहुत important है. So these are some basic tips that you can do when you are somebody who is diagnosed with PCOD with respect to nutrition. But please know that PCOD is not a disease. It's a lifestyle disorder. So
That
when
is
you
true.
have to work on
Hmm.
PCOD, work on your lifestyle, which includes sleeping on time,
It does.
modulating your stress levels,
Yes.
working out, moving your body, having the right food,
And eating on time.
eating every day on the
Portion
same time.
control.
Every day
Yes.
on the same time, portion control, mindful eating. These are some few
Yes.
things when you start doing, you're actually working on your lifestyle.
That is true.
And that is
That
the
is true.
only thing that is going to help you, not just with PCOD, but other lifestyle disorders that come.
Any hormonal issue for that matter.
Any hormonal issue, any
Any
lifestyle
hormonal-
disorder,
And
anything.
just because you've not been diagnosed with PCOD doesn't mean that you don't have hormonal dysfunction.
Yeah.
If your skin is not glowing, if your skin has pimples that keep popping up every now and then, your hair is falling, your hair is thin, your skin is breaking out, it's getting pigmented, it's not getting better, your skin texture is, horrible or not what you would want. All of these are also signs and symptoms. And because skin is the largest organ, it will actually show the first signs and symptoms of something going wrong in your body.
Absolutely. Even when you have
Yeah.
stress levels.
Yes.
If you have high stress levels and you
Hmm.
know that you have a lifestyle that includes very high level of stress, you will
Yes.
see the effects on your skin, in your body. So it need not be that
Yeah.
reports में हमेशा आ रहा है, नहीं भी आ रहा, please start reading your body. There's a very nice phrase that I love to use, Dr. Vidhi, which says, listen to your body when it whispers before it starts shouting.
That's a good one.
So if you actually start reading your body symptoms, reports ठीक आएंगे because you start to work on it.
That is true. And just because something doesn't show up in a report doesn't mean everything is fine.
Yeah.
Reports में show होने के लिए things have to go really wrong for it to start becoming visible.
Yeah.
So that is why any good doctor, any good clinical nutritionist will first ask you, how do you feel on a day-to-day basis?
Absolutely.
What is your lifestyle like? What are you doing? Do you have good energy levels or not? Because सिर्फ blood reports doesn't give me an entire picture. आपका डे टू डे कैसा है, आप कैसे फील करते हो, आप अपने आप के बारे में कैसा फील कर रहे हो, gives me a better idea, will give her a better idea about what is actually happening in your body. So taking that history from you makes a huge impact towards what kind of treatment
or what kind of diet and nutrition we're able to recommend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And please understand, whenever you go to any health professional, very rightly
Yes.
said,
Yes.
it can be a clinical dietitian, it can be a nutritionist, it can be a dermat, it can
Hmm.
be any health professional you go to. And if the person is not asking you how you're actually feeling when you wake up in the
Yeah.
morning, during the day,
Yeah.
what are the symptoms you're observing. Now, when I talk about symptoms, I
Hmm.
just don't mean पेट में दर्द हो रहा है, सर में दर्द हो रहा है.
Hmm.
I also mean मुझे नींद नहीं आ रही है, I'm not
Yeah.
sleeping well. That's a
Yes.
symptom.
That is a
I wake up
symptom.
in the
Night.
night. I'm urinating more.
Hmm.
Even as a matter of fact, I feel way too hungry at weird hours.
Yes.
These are all also symptoms.
They are 100%.
Yeah.
There is no chance they can't be symptoms. That's not happening to somebody who's healthy.
Yeah, so when you have to choose a health professional for
Yes.
yourself, please also tell them that, these are the things that I'm also feeling. And it's an added benefit अगर वो खुद आपसे पूछ रहे हैं. That
Very
means
true.
they're also aligned with the fact
Hmm.
that everything in your body is very systematic and goes hand in hand.
See, if someone is not concerned about those things, that means anyways the picture is आधी.
Yeah.
ठीक है, पूरी पिक्चर के लिए ये चीजें पूछनी पड़ती हैं and they matter.
And they matter because everything
They
has to
matter.
be grassroots.
Yeah.
हर चीज grassroot healing पे ही depend करती है. Grassroot healing में तभी पता चलेगा जब आप depth में जाओगे.
Yes.
हो क्या रहा है body? दिख क्या रहा है?
Yes. And understand nutritional deficiencies, fixing leaky gut, lifestyle changes. I mean, how
Yeah.
many of us have tried to change a habit or develop a habit?
Yeah.
These things take time. So you have to be forgiving of yourself. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं आज गई तो within 1 month my diet is now suddenly
Yeah.
going to be fixed and I'll be out of
Absolutely.
nutritional deficiencies and now everything will be suddenly fixed. No, it takes minimum 6 to 8 months to push someone out of a nutritional deficiency state. Then is the question about maintenance. Then is the question about following up. Is if you don't keep a check on it and you revert back to your original habits, तो जो nutritional deficiency से push किया उसके अंदर वापस से गिर जाओगे.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very important to understand a very basic thing that everything you incorporate in your diet has to eventually become a part of your lifestyle.
Yes.
Only
Yes.
then is it useful, then is it
Yes.
fruitful,
Hmm.
and then is it going to stay for you. आप उसके बाद में बोल सकते हो, आपने सुना होगा,
Hmm.
मैंने डाइट की, I lost so and so many kgs, but वो
हाँ.
weight वापस आ गया. Ask yourself.
हाँ.
Please ask yourself, आपने ऐसा क्या किया कि वेट वापस आ गया? जो आपने तब किया था, are you continuing with those things?
Very true.
Or are you not continuing with those things?
Yes.
These things really, really matter.
That is true. I actually don't like using the word diet because I think it has this negative connotation, which means कि अच्छा diet मतलब dieting.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like nutrition. Let's talk about your nutrition throughout the day.
Absolutely.
What nutrition plan do you follow?
Very rightly said. Nowadays,
Yes.
eating right has become dieting.
Yes.
This is the only thing, I remember when we were studying about nutrition
Huh.
and all of it,
Huh.
having a nutritionist was more about luxury for people. Over the years, it is now a necessity.
Most people don't know what are simple things like vitamin A rich sources. And these are things we...
किसके साथ क्या combine करना है, कब क्या खाना है. Now, example,
Yeah.
everybody is having a green smoothie every day. Even if you consume healthy
That's true.
things in an unhealthy way,
That is true.
it's going to create toxicity. That is when we say that please, if you go to a health professional, please also ask them कितना खाना है, कब खाना है, और अगर कोई supplement start करते हो तो wean off कैसे करना है.
Very true.
It's very important.
Very
मतलब
true.
you can't be having one supplement for years.
Hmm.
And then probably I had the patient like that.
Hmm.
She was prescribed a supplement and she was having a supplement for years, and then she came up to me with a fact कि मैं तो कुछ खा ही नहीं रही. She was having less than 700 kilocalories in a day, not
serious?
losing any weight.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. It showed
God.
impeccable negative results on her health, on her
So how can you
metabolism.
survive with 700 calories?
It was very tough.
Mhm.
It was very tough. Her energy levels were messed. Her gut
Mhm.
was messed. Anything new she used to eat, her body never used to accept. So it's very important to also stay informed, stay progressive. Many newer things come into the market. कि क्या आप सब कुछ adapt कर सकते हो? क्या आपकी body सब कुछ ले सकती है?
That is
Everything
true.
needs discussion.
There are multiple challenges with 21st century nutritional plans. Number
Yeah.
one, जैसे
focus normal life के अंदर difficult है because there are a lot of distractions even now. There are a lot of distractions with respect to food as well. There's temptation everywhere. And we're all human beings. Sitting here, it's not as if we can say, ki, oh, we follow everything to the
Yeah.
T. No, but being able to understand what is good for you, what is the limit, where to cross that boundary is incredibly important. And that is the whole game.
Yeah.
That is the whole
100%.
game. वो weight loss हो, वो weight gain हो, वो nutritional आपका plan हो, वो आपका leaky gut को fix करना हो, वो आपके hormonal dysfunction को ठीक करना हो. Everything is a process. So I would request all of my Insta family in general and all of my viewers there in general to keep your mind open. See, there are a lot of people who are very capable of being able to research 100 things. But जो आप research भी करते हो ना can never match experience of people who are meeting on a daily basis. And there is a feedback mechanism of what is actually working and what is not. So if you are on the path trying to figure out what is the best way for me to move forward, make sure that you reach out to the right people who can guide you. Don't use yourself as your own guinea pig and try things and then get
Yeah.
demotivated because nutrition जो है ना वो एक ऐसा, it's not a game, it's your life.
It's your life, and that's
Yeah.
one thing very, very rightly said. And thank you for that, because
Hmm.
people need to understand nutrition is something which comes from food. Food is something that you're gonna have, and your body is gonna need up till the last day of your life.
Yes.
याद रखना, आप दवाई सिर्फ कुछ ही दिन खा सकते हो.
Yes.
खाना आपको सारी जिंदगी खाना है.
Yes.
So the art of eating is very important to
Yes.
build your relationship with food. So when a client comes to me, I think the thing has to be firstly to improve their relationship with food. What is your relationship? Are you having it for need? Are you having it for luxury? Are you having it for comfort? Or are you actually having it because your body needs you?
Very true. And it should always be a positive one.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
there is
that
no
is
harm in
true.
enjoying your food. You can enjoy your food. But what are the foods you're opting for enjoyment? That is something that we actually work on, and everybody must
That is true.
introspect.
And so another misconception is because you're a foodie, you must then consume large volumes of food. No. Being a foodie means somebody who enjoys flavor profile,
Yeah.
not eating large volumes of food. So let us stop associating the word foodie with volumes.
Yeah.
Let's start associating the word foodie with someone who enjoys experiencing variety and flavors. And वो आप पोर्शन कंट्रोल में भी कर सकते हो. जरूरी नहीं है कि बिरयानी ट्राई कर रहे हो तो बिरयानी का पूरा पॉट ही आपको खाना है. Right? You can enjoy that flavor with smaller portions and still have a great nutritional plan for yourself.
I think so rightly said that being a foodie is good.
Yeah.
I love food. I'm a foodie myself. But does that mean that I'm having larger volumes of food? No. I mean, there's a difference in between foodie and in between overeating a few things.
Yes, that is true.
That is true. So enjoy variety, and trust me, the more variety you add in your diet, the more colors you have in your plate, the better is your body mechanism going to be.
That's
So it's good to be a foodie,
Yeah.
but it's really, really tough to say that it's good to be an overeater, because that
Yes.
comes with a lot of other problems in the picture.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I don't really like identifying as a foodie because I think I started enjoying flavors of different kinds after I went to boarding school. But you should see me in front of a Golgappe wala, then you will truly see me in action as my foodie side comes out.
Yeah.
But absolutely, absolutely right point to have made. So I think that's a good place for us to sort of, conclude this.
Yeah.
That nutrition is extremely important. Don't take it casually. Don't experiment all the time on your body because your body का एक टॉलरेंस लेवल है. वो टॉलरेंस लेवल जैसे ही वो रीच करता है ना फिर वो मेल फंक्शन करने लग जाएगा. एंड देन यू हैव टू कॉल इन द मैकेनिक्स टू फिक्स इट. राइट. सो शुरुआत से ही be preventative. Go and meet someone who can give you the right guidance and start on the right path instead of first falling and then having to correct it, because that takes longer, it is harder, and you would have suffered a lot by the time you realize something is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just to add that nutrition is not a quick fix. It
Yes.
should not be a quick fix. For some people, it is. Please understand, that if it takes time to um, probably disturb your body's regular mechanism, it's going to take time to also correct it.
That's
So spend time with respect to nutrition and your body. Please do not opt for quick fixes, because trust me, there is no magic pill for either weight loss or weight gain or working on your
And
health.
there are a lot of people who are selling these pills.
Yeah.
Take this pill and your gut will be fine. Take this pill and then suddenly your skin pigmentation
Yeah.
is going to
There
be
is no
okay.
sudden approach.
There's
There is
no-
no magic drink. There is no magic food. Please try and
Yes.
opt a sustainable diet, lifestyle. And also, if a medical help is needed, please complement
Yeah.
it with that. These are
Yeah.
all complementary treatments that is
Hmm.
going to help you.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Bhani, for being here today. It was lovely having a discussion with you about nutrition. I'm sure all of our viewers are better for it. And next time we will see you again with other things to talk about nutrition and lifestyle.
But thank you so much, Dr. Kriti. What a pleasure it was. And it always is nice to have like minded medical professionals having discussions like this that is actually informative and spreads awareness. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section, and we will get back to that in the next video.